When it comes to COVID-19 and your health, there's a lot at stake. Did you know that if you're 65 or older, the CDC recommends getting a second dose of this season's COVID-19 vaccine? With COVID always changing, it's important to stay protected. Get an updated vaccine so you don't let down the ones who matter most. Ask your doctor about getting a second dose. Do it for you and them.
aptly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go at Mile High. Fields the hard squib kick.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Opening play, and Bo will throw. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time to secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Nick's now to throw. Chased out to his right. He just throws this one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throw away.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Broncos looking at a punt on 4th down, and Riley Dixon on to handle that. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some. And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Herbert with a blitz coming. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He's got the squibber. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Completed to Sutton. This is ahead for about 5. That's Denzel Perryman in on the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Broncos will have a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Nix with it on first. Finds a man, Adam Troutman has it. And he officially gets them into the red zone before going out at the 20. The drive picks up here, first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be second down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
On second down, a run with Williams. And he'll make his way down to the 16-yard line. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Will Lutz getting the call on fourth down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Bertolet able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He finds McConkey. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Man in motion here. Second and 10 now. Escapes the pocket. And he covered just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. It's Herbert once more. Gets this to McConkey. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on fourth down. He's on the move. He finds him beyond the marker. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on fourth down. Ball at the 33 for first down. Herbert throwing again. On the move, headed right. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Chargers will have a first. From the red zone now. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get 6 more on their early advantage. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers drive their lead to 11. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Power squib kick is taken in. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Chased out to his right. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They start out 2nd and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers push their lead to 18. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Back to the air, Nix after the pick. He's trying to push the field. Ooh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now Herbert to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. 40. At the 20. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers continue piling on to this lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Smith on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped by Deion Henley. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They stay on the ground with Williams. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
Here we go on 4th, Nix. And it falls incomplete. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
And he runs it across, touchdown! The Chargers ballooning the first half lead even further. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers grow their lead yet again. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Smith on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Working quickly here. On 2nd down, it's Williams again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Nix off the play action. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Nix. Oh no, they get him yet again. Derwin James picks it. And the Chargers get it back after making their 3rd first half interception. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Herbert from the gun. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, that window was open down the field, but this league is so fast. And these defenders, well, they closed the gap before that throw could arrive.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's on the move. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. Now Herbert again. Getting out to his left. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
And the defender comes away with it. Pat Surtain has it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You know, we're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that, getting out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Nix from the gun. He's on the move. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Play action with Nix. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he gets this forward to the 19. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9.
At the Broncos' 19-yard line.
Throwing now, Herbert. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. To throw, Herbert. This ball's caught by Palmer. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers continue adding on to that lead.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Smith on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Nix with it on 1st. Hits his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Out of the gun, it's Nix. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And he goes out a little short of the 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Connects on the crosser. And they can't jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Putting a receiver in motion. First down from the red zone. Forced out to his right. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
A little bit of chaos, right? I mean, play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
One last play before the break. Looking to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Chased out to his right. Down the run right, throwing deep down the side. He's got it inside the 10. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. And they will score. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Lad McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers tack on 7 more to their lead.
Broncos 6. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Another run for Williams. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a 1st with some room to spare.
They send a tight end in motion. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Shotgun snap to Nix. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
A handoff to Williams. And he'll push them down to the 6-yard line. Give him 4 yards, and they're sitting on 3rd and goal now.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
To throw, here's Nix. Buys time, rolling right. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos making the scoreboard look a touch better. And the Broncos offense isn't leaving the field. Looks like they're going to go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And this is cut for 2. Not going to do much against that deficit, but hey, at least a positive add-on to that touchdown. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now Herbert to throw. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Completed to Hurst. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Broncos get set to take over. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Throwing here, Nix. Completed to Sutton. It's a 21-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
cut by Sutton. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Chargers have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. They've got first down from the 31. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And this time, they get to him early and stick him along the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Chargers rolling here in a laugher. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Herbert back to throw. Escapes the pocket. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Broncos have the football back just shy of the midfield stripe. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, kid. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Derwin James picks it. And the Chargers get a great return up close to their own 30 before they're able to drag him down.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Throwing deep for the end zone. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Third down run by Dobbins. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
All set for your flight?
Yep, I've got everything I need. Eye mask, neck pillow, T-Mobile, headphones.
Wait, T-Mobile?
You bet. Free in-flight Wi-Fi. 15% off all Hilton brands. I never go anywhere without T-Mobile. Same goes from a water bottle, chewing gum, nail clippers,
Okay,
passport.
I'm gonna leave you to it.
Find out how you can experience travel better at T-Mobile.com/travel.
Qualifying plan required. Wi-Fi were available on select U.S. airlines. Deposit and Hilton Honors membership required for 15% discount. Terms and conditions apply.
is this place, wondrous SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. We are just about ready. Cameron Dicker has the honors, and we are underway here at SoFi. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. 5 yards on the game's first play. 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. Allen gonna throw. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Look at the big man rumble. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, 56 yards. And the Bills go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, LA! J.K. Dobbins, 66 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Picked off by Dayon Henley. And the Chargers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. Now it's Herbert. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. but that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
They start the drive with Cook. We'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. Now a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Cook. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Allen maybe with a free play. Flushed out right. And this is incomplete, but a flag back at the line of scrimmage. And this could be a 1st down. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. Good work that time to get them to jump, and now here's 1st and 10. Cook following the penalty. They find some open field here. Down to the 10. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, 43 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball is going to come out to the 30-yard line. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10, right at the 30. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Pass hauled in by Johnston. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Herbert now eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little further down inside the 40. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. 1st down in the red zone.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
He's already scored once. He definitely had his eyes wide open trying to get in there a 2nd time, but I thought that was a really nice play defensively to deny him.
Yeah, it was, as you said, keeping him away from his 2nd first-quarter touchdown there. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Will Dissling from 4 yards out. And the Chargers are an extra point away from evening this one up. The extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 7 yards there and a first down. These two teams all tied after one. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Stuffing in behind the line there. That's Deion Henley. Really nice play. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Allen. Shakir hauls it in. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Award that tackle for loss to the linebacker, Denzel Perryman. 2nd and 12 now at the 44-yard line. Allen now looks to throw. And complete right side to Cook. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space.
Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Henley. Still going. And he brings this one back. It's a quick 6 and a Charger TD. Extra point try now from Dicker. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort with the mistakes that happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. So the shotgun snap to Allen. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Deion Henley. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. Well, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a quarterback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Josh Palmer, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now up to 14. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Here's Allen to throw it. Flush to his right. And now another one thrown incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try over the middle, and there's a diving catch. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. Here's Herbert. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. Complete to Johnston here. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now Herbert going to change the look. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. To the air, Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third and manageable, or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Now Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. From the gun, it's Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Allen to throw once more. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just scared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Allen from the gun on third down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now Allen. Over the middle, it's complete. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Well, they've certainly not shied away from throwing the footballs. They've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
And he is going to lose yardage here. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Tried to burrow in behind his offensive line and sneak it in, but the surge up front, it came from the defensive side of the line of scrimmage, and he was unable to get in.
Now this time, Allen will throw. Steps away. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. And that pick 6, Charles, that moves it up now to a 3-touchdown advantage. A great individual defensive effort there to continue what has been a very lopsided first half.
And I better buckle in my seatbelt, right? Because you know, as a former DB, when I see a pick 6, I'm up and jumping up and down watching it. Yeah, I'm supposed to be neutral, but those kind of plays, they excite me every time. They are in absolute control of this one. Nice play there.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. The Charger drive about to get going. Play action. It's Herbert. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that is exactly what you needed defensively. It's a long road back from here, but that's a good start to the second half as they force a punting situation and a 4th down.
Here's J.K. Scott now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. This is taken at the 23. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's Allen. And he'll get this one to Cooper complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 33 yards that time.
It's your first drive of the second half. You're down on the scoreboard. Maybe you just say to yourself, let's take a shot, see if we can shake them up. And boy, they hit that one.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And there to make the tackle, Khalil Mack.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync. And the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And the Chargers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Here's Herbert. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes us up to the 47. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Finds Johnston. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
That's the tight end Hurst with it. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Short throw underneath to Hurst. Down inside the 10 and all the way down to the 5. That one goes for 24 yards.
You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up with a first.
Touchdown, Chargers. Quentin Johnston, a 5-yard touchdown, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker, and that'll increase their lead to 28. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They run it again with Cook. 107 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. The Bills on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2. To throw, it's Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
The Charger drive about to get going. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dab. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
A big play there for L.A. 56 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. Dobbins. Touchdown, Chargers. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Now, after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Allen going to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa. Here's Sam Martin now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. Out of the gun, Herbert. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That is incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flushed out right. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. 2nd and 10. They're going to pass here with Herbert. Here's a diving catch right side. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
Eluding the pressure right. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Extra point try now from Dicker. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And they'll indeed take a knee. Third down and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And as this defense walks up.